It's nice to see you. Thanks
Jimmy,
for coming in person.
Listen, this is a wee gift from my son Daniel, who he and his business partner started this tequila business that's winning international gold medals.
I mean,
So,
yeah. Take care, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'll say gracias, de nada. I know your other son is an actor.
Michael, yes, he
Michael.
is. Yeah.
Is he enjoying it?
He's in the world where, I've told him 70% of actors are out of work all the time. That's true.
Yeah, that's actually just
Says,
the business.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Yeah.
But he's doing okay. He's got a good presence.
Yeah,
I think.
well, I mean, coming from you guys, I mean, you must...
But from his mother's side, God rest her, his mother's side of the family, they go back theatrically to the late 1700s.
Wow, is that right? Jeez.
So when he says it's in his blood, it's in his blood.
It's actually in his blood, yeah. I heard a rumor about you I was reading online, a good one. That you may be doing a reboot of The Naked Gun.
Yes, hopefully. Yeah.
With Seth MacFarlane, is he involved?
Seth MacFarlane is writing it with his team. He may direct it. He was approached by Paramount Studios, and they picked me.
I mean, come on. How fun would that be?
So
I would be there tomorrow.
Jimmy, it's either going to be the end of my career or something.
We had Brian Tyree Henry on the show, and we were talking about...
He's a great actor.
He's a talented guy. He's funny. We were talking about... He did a film with you, and we had a picture of you guys
One
all
film
in the red
I was
carpet.
totally miscast in.
Oh, is that right?
Totally miscast in
Why do you
this
think you
film.
were miscast?
Because I saw it. No, I made up to Christmas, I made 100 films. I saw Widows. This is the film with Brian and myself in it. Brian's terrific in it. And I was almost in tears. I was so bad. I was so miscast in that
Really?
film. Yeah.
But you're never bad in anything.
I was bad in this.
Wow. All right. I was talking about your red carpet that you did before this film, which made me laugh because I go, Liam's a great guy. I mean, he's funny and he's doesn't take it too serious. And he goes, yeah. He goes, what were you doing here? And he goes, we're doing, you're doing Blue Steel.
Oh, yeah.
And I go, wait, from Zoolander? He's like, yeah. We're taking photos, and Liam leans over and he goes, give him Blue Steel. And I just thought it was the funniest thing.
Yeah, we all did.
Do you always do Blue Steel?
All the time. Yeah.
Are you a Zoolander fan?
I loved Zoolander.
Me too.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And I was doing a film with Chris Helmsworth.
Yeah.
3 years ago. And we had to pose for a couple of photographs. And I said my usual line. I said, okay, they got that. Let's do a Blue Steel. And Chris went, I'm going to do a Magnum. And I went, wow, okay.
But that's funny. That's very funny.
So he was totally in on it.
Because Magnum is the same as Blue Steel.
Pretty much. There's a very slight difference.
There's a slight difference. Could you show everyone the Blue Steel? Could we give each other?
Yeah, okay. How far are you?
Yeah, right here. That right there.
Okay.
Here we go, Blue Steel. What? Oh my God! Right now, Ben Stiller is freaking out because that is the best thing I've ever seen.
Oh, but do you want to see the Magnum?
Oh, well, let's see the Magnum. Yeah. Drum roll. Can we get this?
See the difference?
Yeah, I did.
Very slight difference.
I saw the difference. I want to talk about your new movie, Blacklight.
Yes.
But when you've been on the show, I remember Taken when it first. Yeah, absolutely. When that movie came out, you were like, yeah, I don't know. I'll try this action film thing. Sure. You talked to Luc Besson, you chased him down?
Yeah, my wife was they were showing her film at the Shanghai Film Festival, and Luc was there, Luc Besson. This was a wonderful man, a terrific director, innovator.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was head of the jury, and I had read this Taken script, and I thought, it's going straight to video, but it's a cool little story.
It's a cool little story, but it'll go straight to video.
And it'll go straight to video, no one will see it, but I get to fight a lot. Which I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I met Luc and I said, look, I'm sure I'm not on your list at all, but I used to box as a kid and I did sword fights in a few movies. And I said, I'd love the chance to do this. So push came to shove, and I got the part.
Yeah.
And it was 3 months in Paris, working out with these stunt guys, 5 days a week. It was terrific. I was like a kid in a candy store. And then I thought, right, that's it over. It's going straight to video. And my wife, God rest her, when the film came out, she always brought me a cup of tea and a bran muffin every morning when I was at home. So Sunday, I hear her coming up the stairs with a tray, giggling, laughing. Something's up. So she gives me the tea and the bran muffin, and she's giggling. And I say, what's wrong? She says, you won't believe it. Taken is I think it was number 2. It came in number 2 over the weekend. Then the following week, it came in number 3. Then it moved up to number 2 again, and it hovered around there. So it became a hit.
Oh, yeah, you think? Yeah.
She was
laughing. She was like, this movie, you thought was going to go straight to video.
I know, because the writing was wonderful, and Pierre Morel, the director, directed incredibly well. It was a tight little European thriller.
Yeah.
But I still thought it would go straight to video.
Yeah. And it went on to make like over $1 billion. So congrats. Anyways, I want to talk about Blacklight. More with Liam Neeson when we come back. Stick around, everybody.